Welcome to Dev and Dad. Today I'm going to do a little detailing video of my home car, Hyundai Tucson. It's a lovely evening. First ever video, no idea what I'm doing. It's completely off the cuff. So we've got a few things we're going to do. We're going to do a pre-rinse first using a Incredible Suds by DIY Detail on my foam cannon. And then in this foam cannon, we got P&S Brake Buster for the wheels. Being a hybrid, it doesn't actually generate too much brake dust. Then we're going to do a rinse and wash after the pre-rinse because it's not too dirty, but it's got a lot of traffic, um, pollen and dust and bird poop in here and there. But that should come off with a pre-wash. Then we've got some ceramic gloss to finish, a bit of interior cleaning, um, and some elixir for the tyre dressing. I've also got my OG big red sponge for the rinseless, 256 to 1, and then a set of detail brushes for the wheels. Which for me actually works really well. And we're going to hit our pre-wash. Let's go. Give it a shake. Turn the nozzle down. Oh yeah, I love this phone. So good. Probably doing a little bit more water to this there. It's got it quite a thick setting. I'm just going to give it a touch more water actually. It's so thick. Not too much. Because I haven't really diluted this very well. But it's such a good soap this is. If you haven't used Incredible Stuff before, you need to get it. Let's foam this bad boy out. I try not to hide out the stock too much. The cheaper Amazon cord there. Anti kink, but definitely not anti kink. Did this so that I wouldn't have to carry the pressure washer around me, but just turn around and bundle. Bundle a bikini. So then you've got a little bit left. Just stick it into my wheel bucket. This thing is actually in from there. Right. And then we're just going to let that dwell for a bit. Let's get you some close-ups. Here it is that. Drawing down the dirt. Stuff smells so good. It's like grape something. Now we're doing this on the hopes that it's quiet enough that nobody's going to come flying in here and drive into my camera, and then the whole thing was started. Right. Okay. Strap my wheel bucket out of the way. I tell you what, if you haven't invested already, get a wheel dolly, wheel bucket. Oh, it's so good. Just make these little things make life a little bit easier. Oh. This car does that have apparently a ceramic coating on it, but I've got to be honest, it was total junk. So I read in it. It just makes life so much better having one on. Everything is easier. Oh, look at that. So yeah, so what have been up to? Monday, everyone's working, start of the week, tired after the weekend. Definitely more tiring now than things from before. One thing I probably should do in future is write some kind of script. I actually know what I'm going to say before I say it. Just winging it. Only gets you so far. A little bit of planning, I think, could make things a lot more interesting for you guys and easier for me. And I won't feel like so much like a nervous Nelly. Talking absolute nonsense. I do no face, to be fair. Everyone knows me. You've been on the door, Jan. Ceramic protection, but it's just incredible. It's so good. Now I have sprayed next to the car with a bit of fudge, and some people might be a bit upset about that. However, to be totally frank with you, there's literally nothing that I could do to that car to make it any worse. That's possible ways. But everything I use is safe. It's not going to harm the car, and I'll rinse it off. And as it's written, and we're putting it down a winter pan anyway, so we're just getting this cleaned up a bit ready for the commute. And hopefully, by the time some holidays come around, oh, look at those bugs. There's bugs on there. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, so good. It is so good. I absolutely love it. I don't know why doesn't everyone just want their car looking the bollock? I love it, but it's just like the beading, the shooting, just like I think it's like a condition. Like my wife's got into like for thrillers and like the cycle of humans, and I wonder if I've actually got a mental disorder. I haven't been diagnosed. I can definitely believe it. And I'm sure a lot of you are screaming up, same day. Yeah, we do that. I hope the sound comes out alright. We need to get a mic and I'll dull down the background noise. Oh, there's a clean patch. Sorry, neighbours. No, I'm not cleaning your car for you today. Maybe another time. I've only got so much product. I can't afford to spend too much money a week. A week? A week. A month on our detailing product. But they do tend to last a long time, to be fair. Right then, so let's get the bucket out. Whoa. Here we are. We're going to use the brake buster in the foam cannon for wheels. The thing about the dolly is that you just put all your stuff in it. It's great. and this is watered down. This is fairly weak dilution, to be fair, because I've been using the DIY detail quick beads, and I have found that if you use a high strength brake buster, it strips it right off. So I've got flag tip nylon brush, which I'm pretty much going to do the whole wheel with. There, get in there. I think what I'll do is I'll kind of cut some bits out, because you don't want to see me go around the car for like 45 minutes doing all this, do you? And I'm sort of going around a few times because I'm just awkward like that. I'm not Captain Efficiency, really. We've got a nice barrel brush, getting the barrels. Again, because this is a hybrid car, it doesn't actually generate a lot of brake dust. And then I can get in the valve stem, whatever you call it, spokes, and get these little crannies. I can feel the slickness in there, and I can get in there. It's got a nice little hatch, look. Some kind of like wheel cooling or something. I don't know what the hell this vent's for. But I mean, it's a family car, for crying out loud. It's not like I bought myself an R8 or something. And then I've got my little lug nut brush that I get right there. It's actually quite handy for a lot of intricate areas. I used to use it on the wheels until I started using a bigger brush. Always make sure the end of your pressure washer gun is on properly, otherwise you are in for trouble. Oh, for that, there we go. One thing I love about this quick bead is that everything in here is actually coated with the graphene. The liner, not as good as it was, but yeah, it's just so, like, oh, that's clean. Love it. So good. Yeah. Go in there. Brake buster. See, I don't get it in a lot of detail videos. You know, you see professionals with these really expensive kits, all the setup, you know, all the gear, really good, you know, really good content, really good stuff. But I see them pumping away on a pump sprayer, and then spraying a bottle all over the wheels. It just looks like hard work. Like, I think it might be because my hands are getting a bit old now. And if I do too much of that kind of stuff, I'll get cramp. It's like fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Get fucking cramp in my hand. Excuse the swearing. Sorry, I'll beat that out. Cramp, eh? Definitely, like, getting into your 40s is an interesting time of your life, that's for sure. But maybe that's a bit deep for this video. Let's just stick to the car. So in the barrel, no crevices in that. It's like, there's hardly any brake dust in this thing at all. It's great. I just wish I hadn't have gone for the ceramic protection from the manufacturer. It really was a load of junk. We haven't even done half a car. So, you're off. so nice and cool now. I did a little detail on my phone the other day, and it was so hot. I absolutely peppered my black roof on my other car with water spots. So luckily, because it did have a good layer of protection on it, but it wasn't too bad. You hear that? Sorry, neighbour. Cut that out. Get down. Oh my god, this cable's such a load of shit. Okay. I come a little bit over the top of that one. But look, I mean, look. It's going to last me another couple of cars. Easy. But the thing, when you keep the cars in good nick, you don't need like heavy chemicals all the time and like brake busting neat. I'm just going to get diluted even more because of the pressure washer. So, you know, even if I did that 1 or 2, 1 or 3, the pressure washer system's going to dilute even more. So technically, I guess you could be using less. Right. So these hybrid cars always get brake dust more on the back than the front. I don't know why. You can see it coming out in the phone. Yeah, that you can see that. That doesn't come out very well, but there it. Never. It happened on my wife's. I had a Toyota Auris hybrid, and it did exactly the same thing. It always had more brake dust on the back wheels, and I couldn't for life of me work that one. I asked Toyota, I go, oh yeah, well, I was cleaning the car, and you know, a bit more brake dust on the back and the front. He's like, what? You shouldn't get that. Brake dust on the front. I was like, oh, great, thanks. You're really helpful. I wanted to tell you what I could freaking see. I'm not lying to you. I don't want a conversation about brake dust. Just asking if you can tell me some scientific evidence or some scientific knowledge as to why on earth I got brake dust in the back, one on the front. Perhaps someone can answer that, because I can't be asked to Google it right now. Oh yeah, back inside the barrel. Lovely jubbly. Oh my god. Show me original. So many little sitcom quips that it's just you just never heard people say anymore. So everyone's calling each other bro every 5 seconds. Oh, bro did it, man. There we go. But that's it. We've got to get the time. Let's try and make an effort to understand myself and my upbringing, and the times have changed so much. I just, kind of relate, I think, to just the younger people at work more than anything, young people in general. My brother-in-laws are young, and sometimes I feel quite goofy, to be fair. But, you know, I'm just going to... Actually, not too bad. Okay, so all's done. Stop it. Let's put Princess Wash. I've got a bucket full of water. No idea how much. I'm going to put in, I guess, 5 gallons. we go. And then with a little wish around, big red sponge. Serving that. When did I get that sponge? 2019, 2020? At least 5 years old. So I'm going to fill up this. I just realised as I was pumping one of these up just a minute ago. So I've already sprayed off the car. Look at this side now. I'm already in trouble. I already made a comment about how ridiculous I thought it was that people stood there pumping the hell out of these things and spraying stuff. One day maybe I'll commit to getting a electric one. So there we go, pumped up. Then we're just going to basically get the rinsers on the surface and then do the contact wash with the sponge. And then what I've got as well is this was actually part of a wheel set, but it's a wool foam, a little woolly. And I'm getting that ridiculous grill on the front of the car with the rinseless wash. Oh, what an absolute glorious evening. I feel like I've been there for ages. Pump, 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 pump. There we go, look. There's some pressure in it. But at least it's quiet. I think I've done that already. Got some on the roof. One good thing about the rinseless system as well is you don't have to rinse at the end unless it's really caked on. You just see where you've been, basically. Could save that for later. Stay in there. No big deal. I'm going to squeeze this out. You don't want too much liquid on there. The vergy dripping apparently is the lingo. And then contact wash. I like to flip quite a lot, but what's quite good about this sponge, it's got these slits, look, which pick up the dirt, and then they release it into the bucket. And then the bucket, the point of the system is that it then draws it down into the bottom of the bucket, and then it's not on the paint anymore. It's just so good. It's really good. So I know the snow foam is real fun, and none of the real car people who do these videos all the time always hit it with like high end citrus pre-wash first, foaming it up, and foaming it again with the big reset, and then foaming it again, and fucking by the time they actually do contact wash, not a lot left. And the good thing about the pre-wash as well, I don't have to worry about the sand and the grit and the dirt. Like when I God, this is a tall car. It's not even like the biggest car. They did bigger ones than this. The Santa Fe, I think it is. It's nice looking car though. Oh. That little trick I learned off a detailing channel. Open the door. And lo and behold, you can reach further, look. Unbelievable. Simple logic, and efficiency. I had to watch YouTube to discover it. But there you go. Maybe it'll help someone else. So, probably should start using the other side. So we do the door. And now, hopefully that wasn't too boring. So if I can get some quick shots as well. Like I say, I have no clue what I'm doing. Just making this up as I go along for now, so I can work out a plan, get some planning going. Treat it like a proper project, you know. I came into this thinking it would be, just make some videos, drop on some music, and that'll be it. But who wants to watch that? Who wants to watch some naff video? Some old guy watching a car with a picture that he kind of generated from AI. That's where we are. That's what we're doing. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Want to see the front? Come on. Maybe that's a good idea. That's so good. I don't know if anyone else has owned one of these, but I've got to be honest, it is a nice family car, but it's really annoying in a lot of respects. Say, the air conditioning system in this car is going to be the most ridiculous one I've ever used. It has a dual climate control system that only works on one fan speed control. Just one. So whether or not you want the left or the right, hot or cold, you can only control the fan speed for everything. And even more dumb than that, you control the hot and cold temperature in the back. However, again, only certain settings lets the airflow into the back of the car. Mental, absolutely mental. Right then, look, this is what I'm telling you about. Like Willie. All these stupid little fancy bits up. I hope the sound is being picked up. Oh, look at right in that H. Right in the H, mate. Oh, yeah, right in there. In there, that. And you just need no pressure. Just lightly glide it. All down here. And because I'm on camera, I'm not being as methodical as I usually am. Because I'm trying to think about being interesting. Which is difficult for me. Again, those of you know, you're screaming at the camera or the monitor. We know! Shut up. Oh god, I passed the test. It didn't have a sort of taste. Nice. Right, let's get the brush out. And sponge. Get a sponge. We'll have a little wipe. That's it. Done, basically. We'll dry the car off. Put some protection on. And give the inside a wipe. And go to bed. Right. Put it there. So the good thing about a coated car is so the good thing about a coated car is the water beads off. So you can just use a blower. Easy. No, it must be quick, otherwise neighbours are going to be like, I wish this car had a leaf blower again. So, ceramic gloss, a couple of spritzes. It's already really well protected, so I don't have to go nuts on it. To be honest, I do need a new drying towel. This one's a little bit seen better days. Oh, if you get your tip. Oh, whoa, mind blown, I know. Simple physics. Could have thought. Now it's getting to that point of the night where it's kind of a bit futile because it's so humid that it's starting to get a bit dewy. Well, the car's going to be covered in moisture very soon. But we do get a nice little a sunset shot. That's a big scratch, that's good. So one thing I would like to do is have a crack at polishing, but it means committing to a car polisher, which I've been holding off on for a very long time. Oh, that's lovely. And the reason is, if I do it, I'm going down the rabbit hole of looking at scratches, looking at swirls. I don't know if I want to go that far. However, on flip side of that, the cars are going to look absolutely phenomenal. And because of all the hedges and nonsense around here, the countryside, the lanes, brambles smacking the side of your car, it will actually mean that I can look after it even more. But at the end of the day, I don't own it yet. It's on finance, so, you know, as long as it's not got 7 bells bashed out of it, you know, they won't give a shit. They won't care, you know. Oh. That's the thing, when you're over 40, you got to make a noise every time you do something. It becomes a symphony of nonsense. So almost there. Not much left. This smells so good. A lot of people keep saying these things and detailing sites like that. If it's on you, it's in you. And I guess there is some truth in that, but I mean, come on. It's like If that were true, wouldn't Bonnie Blue be pregnant with the amount of, you know, hashtag Bonnie Blue detailing video, instant fame. So easy. Oh, nail in there. Now a scratch. Yeah, you can see the moisture. So what we'll try and do, eventually work out, is leave some links below to all the stuff that I'm using. It's just so good and easy. Everyone needs it in their life. Lovely. Yeah. Right. So even the bugs are loving it. Finishing touches to the back. Oh my god. Bird just pooped on my car. Yep. This is wash. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's so easy. Everyone needs a Ritz's wash. Now usually when I'm doing this, I'll go around all the jams, the gutters, shuts, all that lot. But because I'm rushing a little bit and thinking about talking and everything else, it's not as thorough. But what we're going to do in the future is I'm going to get some really dirty cars and see if with some few chemicals, a lot of elbow grease, a bit of love, you could bring these cars back to some form of life. And just, you know, people don't have, not everyone has to be a car nerd. You know, but I think every car does deserve to be a little bit nice. But, you know, it's time, location, you know. I'm doing this in my garage, but it's not part of my house. I'm trying to be careful not to film other people's cars, houses, and maybe we'll see if we can blow out the background a bit. Yeah, I still haven't a clue what I'm doing, but there we go. One rather lovely Hyundai Tucson with annoying air conditioning system. Yeah, let's do the walk around. So, it's a bit of a test. Going to try some detailing, I guess. So, yeah, test the sound. Oh, look. I look sexy. Sun's right in the face, so that's good. a bit. How's that? Does it look alright? Can't really see anything. Right, test. Welcome to my first video. Totally no idea what I'm doing. Today, we're going to do a quick detail on my home car and we'll see how it goes.